got to experience like the Rick James that we
met
all
him a couple
hear
times
about?
at the rehearsals. You know, I'm trying to remember when I was a kid, like coming to the house. I know that was my dad's homie, and Tina Marie met her a gang of times. Philip Bailey from Earth, Wind and Fire.
Yeah.
That was my dad's homeboy. Still is to this
So
day.
crazy, man. That
My
you were,
uncle Dolla ign, he plays with the Ozzy Brothers.
Yeah.
He was just with me the other day.
And you're still making music with them. You still keep it within the family. Your pops was playing horns on My Friends.
Yeah, like on this EP I'm about to drop, one of the songs on there, my uncle Dolla ign, he ended up just falling into.
Woo! All right, everybody.
Hey, now you know. Inhale, exhale with my flow.
I was doing the Ric Flair, you know what I mean? But this is the
I thought you was doing the Snoop. Yeah.
Snoop.
The Warren G.
Man, today we got a good friend of Dash, somebody who's been supporting us since our ground level work. But Dash, DJ Ski, we've been supporting you since Tooted and Tooted. So.
Yeah.
Full circle, Ty motherfucking Dolla sign. How are you doing?
I'm fucking good, man. Amazing. I just dropped my new single, Motion, today. I'm excited about that.
It's such a good record.
Thank you, bro.
Motion's such a good. There's so much about that record that I love. Because one, Ty, you could really do any genre. We spoke about this. You've done everything from pop, hip hop, R&B. You dabbled into the rock, alternative. So I was so glad you went with the dance wave. Because my friends, right, was hip hop, like straight hip hop.
Yeah.
You, Mustard, and Dirk. What made you say you want to switch it up, following up that record and go with Motion?
It wasn't like an intentional switch. I was in the middle of recording my album with Mustard, which we're still going to drop eventually. But, right now I decided to drop, and I know Mustard's about to drop soon as well. And we'll come back together, but whenever we drop, it's got to be the most classic shit on the planet. Every time he thinks it's done, I've been like, I got this other one, check this out. He's like, ooh, that shit fire. Every time I think it's done, he even took one of the joints off of our shit and put it on his album that he's about to drop. So it's like,
I just think different.
we just been like,
it keeps evolving, what I mean?
and then I see our brothers, YG and Tyga, followed the train, and they decided to do their collab, so y'all probably gonna get theirs before you get ours. But
damn,
it's all
been
good.
months. We chopped it up like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
When you had dropped My Friends.
Yeah.
And at that time you were gearing up to drop. So has the project changed? Have you added some songs? You just said Mustard potentially took out one.
Yeah, the project has definitely changed. Like I said, every time I think it's done, he brings another joint like, no, you need to do this one. Or same vice versa. I come with a new joint and like, nah, this gotta go on here. So it's maybe it's overthinking, but at the same time, I think whenever we do drop, it's gonna be the greatest shit, on the planet.
Absolutely,
so I'm excited
man.
about
You
that.
guys you guys haven't missed. Anytime you guys drop, it's millions of streams.
So that's a big fact.
Just nationwide movement.
Yeah, not
now,
like that, but it is a fact. And, while we wait on that, I decided to drop Motion. I was hanging out with my big brother, Craig Kalman, who runs Atlantic, and he came with this joint produced by my guy, Strive. Strive is my homie that I met. He's happens to be from India, and he's killing shit, bro, like just making all type of shit. We went through his laptop, he played me all kind of crazy shit, but this one right here, we came up with this song, Motion, and shout out to Bailey and everybody that helped put it together at Atlantic, but now it's here. And during that 2 weeks of studio while I was recording, I came up with some other joints that I feel like that are not the same exact lane, but it's all like dance floor type music, just music for people to dance to, music for people to have fun to, have a good summer to. It's a lot of music out there right now that I feel like is, fuck my ops, what I'm gonna do to my ops when I see him. All right, tough guy. There's only 2 places you're gonna go doing that type of shit, and,
Absolutely.
that's not the direction we're headed. So we decided to turn back up the dance floors.
I love it, bro, because that is such a dope pocket when you hit it, like from Fade to like Swallow. You listen to all these records, something about just your cadence, your rhythm, your energy on the dance BPM and feel.
Thank you, bro.
And what I really loved about Motion is, if I'm correct, that sounds like a fully original record. I've never heard anything like that before.
Yeah, especially in America, there's no one doing anything like it. I could say I loved it because I felt like it had inspiration from what's going on in South Africa right now with this genre called Amapiano. I've had the pleasure to work with dudes like Major League DJs and Mr. Jazzy Q on actual Amapiano records, but this one kind of like reminded me of that. That's why I loved it so much, and I came up with my own genre, and it's called Dolla piano. So
Piano.
Look forward to more of that.
Dolla piano, man. You have been creating sounds for years now, bro. One really impressive thing for me is to see you come out of the time you came out in LA. And LA's gone through ups and downs. There was like the Kendrick kind of Tyler era. You had like Dom, and then now fast forward, we're having a whole new renaissance in LA. But you're still here, and you're contributing. You're like bridging the gap.
Yeah.
You're like the big homie now.
Definitely, man. And speaking of big homies, I gotta do it. I just got a call from my homie Wacko, like an hour ago. One of our big homies, Big Y, just passed away. You might know Big Y from Cali Swag District. They were all signed to his label, you know, and that was the most recent big thing. And he means a lot to the city of LA. So I just want to shout him out and his family and all the homies out there. You know, he was one of the greatest human beings I ever met on the planet. Always just looked out for the young dudes, put us all on, put us all in position, you know, just gave people a way out and a different perspective on life. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Big Y, man, for real.
Shout out to Big Y, rest in peace. You know, Pharrell has that group, NERD, and I love what it stands for. No one ever really dies.
Yeah.
So Big Y will live on through all the people that he's impacted, all the careers that he's helped jumpstart.
Yeah, for sure.
And you have a really interesting history to you that I feel like is so overlooked. Like, it bugs me whenever I'm listening to any Ty interview or watching any content. This man grew up with Earth, Wind, and Fire. This man grew up with Tina Marie, Rick James. You have like been around greats and legends.
Yeah.
And I got you a gift. I give everybody a CD. So the first gift, you remember last time?
I gave you this bottle of mustard that I still.
I gave you. You still have the bottle of mustard?
I do.
Hell yeah, because Mustard didn't pull up, so we brought him to the interview. I gave you an album though. I gave you the beautiful, fantastic Voyage.
Yeah.
So I got another album for you.
Yeah.
If you reach under your desk, like right here, you feel a little bit to your left. You feel a CD?
Oh man, his planning is crazy, y'all.
I got another one for you.
Oh man, Babyface today, man. Shout out to Babyface. He's a super legend in my eyes. Not even just in my eyes, in a whole bunch of people's eyes. I think when it comes to making R&B music, he is definitely, you know, one of the top to ever do it.
Arguably the
Now
GOAT.
you made me like mad at my last interview that I just had with my brother Justin Credible, and when he asked me my top 3 R&B people.
Oh, and you left Face
I
out
didn't
of it?
say Face, man.
Hey, man, those are tough to do on the spot.
I said Stevie Wonder. I said the Unmentionable.
Great answer.
And I should have said him.
Who's the
you know who the
yes,
Unmentionable
okay.
is, but I shouldn't even
That's a
have named
great
the
way to put it.
Unmentionable.
Yeah,
I should have named Babyface.
Yeah. Well, you and Babyface have a lot in common. For one, when you did Fareed TC, I thought it was really dope that you had told me last time, you were like, everyone's getting this artist that you're like, fuck that. I want Jagged Edge and I want Babyface on my project.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of comparisons. Like, you be writing records left and right in all different lanes. Babyface the same. But also, as a child, if I'm correct, John B used to come to your crib all the time, right?
Yeah, John B and my dad used to work a lot before he even got signed to Babyface.
So were you?
And he's still a friend of the family and the big homie.
That's so
Pasadena.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying?
So dope. Shout out to John B.
Yeah.
Super underappreciated figure in R&B and music at large. But at the time when he got signed to Babyface, did you have any interactions with Face when you were young?
Not really. Maybe once if I came to one of John's rehearsals or studios and Face was there. But me and Face got to meet more recently, not recently, but before Free TC time, when I pulled up on Leon and the other homie Chris, and it's crazy because I end up signing Leon now to Easy Money Records, but he used to be, you know, he was always on his singing shit, but he was a producer, like when I first ran up on him, and come to find out he was one of the biggest child actors as well, and a lot of people grew up on him. So
What child actor and what?
what was his show? The show that Ariana Grande was also in.
Oh shit, I don't know. I was
Which one? Victorious. Yeah.
Wow,
So,
full circle, man, and now you signed him.
yeah, man.
Well, I gotta ask you about another. Okay, so no babyface moments. I feel like there had to have been a life-changing moment with one of these like OG artists, like Rick James. You never had no moment where like Rick James chewed you out or something, like get the fuck out of here, like.
Nah, he ain't never came at me like that.
Nah, you never got to experience like the Rick James that
I
we
met
all
him a couple
hear
times
about?
at the rehearsals, you know. I'm trying to remember when I was a kid, like coming to the house. I know that was my dad's homie. And Tina Marie, met her a gang of times. Philip Bailey from Earth, Wind and Fire.
Yeah.
That was my, you know, dad's homeboy. Still is to this
So
day.
crazy, man. That
My
you were,
uncle D. Levance, he plays with the Ozzy Brothers.
Yeah.
He was just with me the other day.
And you're still making music with them. You still keep it within the family. Your pops was playing horns on My Friends.
Yeah, like on this EP I'm about to drop, one of the songs on there, my uncle D. Levance, he ended up just falling into vocal producing me on one of the records.
Wow.
And that was the first time I had been vocally pushed like that in a long ass time, and it was just good to reconnect with him, because him and my pops are actually the reason why I'm even doing this to this day, and like how my vocals got to this level, them pushing me and like, nah, sing it like this, nah, open up, nah, like,
Yeah.
come on, man. You know, just like pushing me, like.
Well, it's so beautiful because your pops and uncle made it. You know, they were one out of a million when it comes to music. To be able to get to perform with all these different greats and even just lasting that many years.
Yeah.
They passed the torch to you, and you didn't grab it and fumble, not one bit. You took it to another level, impacted another generation of artists.
Yes, sir.
And then you're doing it again, like you're handing you said Easy Money.
Easy Money Records. Right now we got Leon Thomas, one of the greatest R&B talents in the whole fucking world. I swear to God.
I believe it.
Go find out for yourself. His most recent single was called Breaking Point. It went viral. All the singers is, you know, trying to re-sing it and all that shit. It's just like one of those melodies that you just gotta learn it, you know what I'm saying, as a singer, you know? And he killed that. There's more to come. He's been working on his album, and it's called Electric Dusk, and that will be dropping very soon.
Oh, hell yeah. See, man, you've been busy. You've been busy. Ty has definitely been busy. When can we expect, what's your expectation right now of when we're going to get this project with you and Mustard?
Me and Mustard, to be completely honest, I can't give you a date.
Any time frame? End of summer, middle of summer?
I mean, maybe end of the year.
Okay.
You know, maybe
Okay.
if we could. I know he's about to drop his shit. I'm about to drop my shit. And we're going to see where it goes from there. I'm also going to tour this year. So expect me to announce a tour. I'm putting it together right now. Just know it won't be a traditional show. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get one of these big venues, and I'm going to turn it into some shit that you've never seen before. I probably won't even get on the stage. I'm going to do some wild shit.
Some like Cirque du Soleil type.
I'm about to do some wild shit. I'm putting it together right now on my team. So there will for sure be a Ty Dolla sign tour this year.
Hell yeah.
And it's gonna go crazy. Like I said, I'm gonna drop an EP to go with Motion. Again, if you just tuning in, you know, we just released Motion today, and it's taking over the whole summer. It's taking over, you know, all the sound systems, all the AirPods across the whole fucking world.
Already at EDC Vegas.
Oh man, I did EDC.
Already
man.
at EDC
I performed
Vegas.
it. I performed
with
it at
Wax
EDC.
Motif.
Man. Yeah.
You performed Motion?
I performed Motion,
and you
man.
saw the crowd of people just losing it, huh?
That went crazy. By the time the hook came on the second time, the whole crowd was singing it. They already knew the words.
That's amazing.
It's just one of
That's
those
how you
catchy,
know.
you know.
That's how you know. You must have known right when you cut that record. You were like, we got one.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know, but my whole team knew, and everybody
Okay.
was like, "Yo, you got one. This is it." And it's just been a consistent thing over the last month. So I just cut this song like a month ago, type shit.
Really?
And we just going right for it because we just know.
I love
and
that.
I got more to go with it. I'll
I
play
love
you a
that.
couple
Is the
off
EP
air.
is the EP gonna all be in that same pocket, that lane, that dance
Yeah,
lane?
it's like I said, it's not all gonna be Dolla piano, but it's gonna be all for the dance floor. None of the songs are gonna be talking about what I'm gonna do to my ops.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
the ops are okay this season.
Yeah.
Ops are okay this season. I had to before I give you your last gift and we jump out of here. I had to correct myself. Last time you asked me if I was a Susio or
Olympio.
Limpio, right?
Yeah.
So I actually looked it up, and I regret to inform you. I think I'm a Limpio. I'm a pretty nice dude.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. I just had to
There's
clarify.
nothing wrong with that. We just
'Cause
gotta know who
it's
we're
dirty
dealing
and
with.
clean, right?
Yeah.
I feel like a clean dude, man. Like I got, you know what I mean? No stripes, no priors.
Yeah.
But is that or
That means you haven't done the eyeball challenge.
What's the eyeball challenge?
I'll tell you off air, man. In order to be a Susio, you got to do the eyeball challenge.
Is
though.
it something with your eyes? Because yo, if no one
it's
knows,
not my eyes.
listen. First off, I'm an engaged man to
Unless a
I'm a
Susio
straight man,
is becoming
right?
a Susio, then maybe it could have been my eyes, but
Okay. I'll have to hear more, but I just gotta get this off my chest,
Yeah.
bro. It's gonna sound weird. I'm gonna pause before this, but you got crazy eyes. You probably get told this all the time.
you're a sweetheart. You're
You
a
must
pretty
get
handsome
told this.
man.
Listen, no, your
You're actually a
eyes.
very handsome man.
I appreciate that, Ty. This is a real. This is like I feel like a first date kind of moment. Nah, but like you must get complimented on your eyes, bro.
Man,
once a
since
day.
I was a baby, for sure, everybody was intrigued, I guess, with the black man with green eyes. You know
No,
what I'm
it,
saying?
it had nothing to do with the race to me, bro. I could have just saw your eyes and your whole everything else blacked out. Anybody
So
who
if I
doesn't
was
know,
So if I was a white dude with these same eyes, it would be interesting.
absolutely, you're Asian man with these eyes. You're Hispanic
Definitely an Asian man with these eyes.
Yeah,
That'd be
that would probably
interesting.
be the most interesting. But
Yeah.
no, you definitely. I just had to get it off my chest because last time you came, I remember when you left, and I'm like, bro, that motherfucker has the craziest eyes.
appreciate the
I was telling my
compliments.
girl, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. Ty has the craziest eyes I've seen in my life.
Well, man, you have a very nice hairline.
I appreciate that, bro. I take a lot of
Yeah,
pride in my
it's-
hair.
Nah, it's
I take
incredible,
a lot
man.
of pride in my
You know?
hair. Well, Ty, I'm gonna give you our last gift before I hop out of here. V Loan
Oh, wow.
dropped the brick. I don't know if you heard about this.
I haven't heard about
This is a sold the fuck out brick. Okay, it is sold the fuck out. It
That's
retails on their site for $1,234.
Wow.
Dead ass. Gives you exclusive access to every V Loan drop.
Wow.
So V Loan hit us and they were like, "Yo, we want to give you a brick," and I'm like, "I got Ty coming in. Can we give Ty a brick?" And they personally came and dropped this off. They wanted you to open it and check it out.
Well, that's amazing. Shout out to you guys. Thanks.
Yeah, no, shout out to
V-Loan.
Audible Treats too, our good
Audible
people.
Treats. Our
Audible
good people
Treats.
at Audible Treats.
I'm gonna break the seal so everybody knows this is brand new. You do got a code here if you want to authenticate it.
Wow.
But this is yours from V Loan. I think they only made a couple hundred of them.
Wow. What is
It's heavy. It's heavy.
Fucking brick of gold?
It's literally a brick.
Oh, shit. It's a real brick right there.
It's a sold the fuck
fire.
out brick
Sold the fuck out.
by V Loan. Only a certain amount of them
that's what
were
it
made.
says. Sold the fuck out.
Yeah.
That's sick.
It's what their website shows you when they actually sell out. So they made a physical version of it. They only gave it out to a handful of folks. So you got
Still
one.
look beautiful at the
Came in a
building, man.
Gun case too. Put it in the new studio.
Yeah, for sure. I will.
There we go. Shout out to our good people at Audible Treats. Shout out to the people at V Loan. Ty Dolla sign. Thank you so much for the years of just great vibes.
Thank you,
I'm
King.
so glad you went into this pocket with motion and you telling us that the EP is gonna be all in this lane. Very exciting.
It's gonna be a beautiful summer, man.
Hey, it's gonna be a crazy summer, man. Ty, thank you so much here at Dash Radio. We have been supporting you. We've been supporting you since before this company was this company. Like I said, I think you probably one of the first times you got on TV was with DJ Ski back in the
Yeah.
day. That was like 2011, something like that.
That's crazy, man.
12. So shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Ty Dolla sign.
Shout out to Ski.
Motion is out now. If anybody is if you just have one of those days and you need to correct yourself, run that motion.
Run it up.
All right, Ty. Anybody you want to shout out before I hop out of here?
Shout out all my fans out there, Team Dolla. Everybody follow up at Ty Dolla sign. If you don't know how to spell Ty Dolla sign, I don't want you. Shout out to my family. I don't know if I mentioned my daughter. She's graduating next week from high school. She got accepted to 10 different universities. She's killing it. I know.
What's your daughter's name again? I forgot.
Jalen. I know I'm accomplished in music and all that shit, but I feel like my biggest accomplishment is my daughter and her success in life and being able to like balance. And even though I had all that to do, you know, she still is like doing her thing. So that's incredible. So
amazing. Shout out to Jalen. Shout out to you as a dad. I remember last time we were about to start this whole thing and you were like, hold on. How you doing? And you were just like checking in on her, literally just because she had just got out of school. So shout out to you, Ty. Thank you so much. Shout out to Jalen. Shout out all the great fathers. Shout out Mustard.
Yep.
Shout out the whole West Coast, Babyface. Motion's out now. The EP will be out soon.
Big Motion, not the little one.
Fingers crossed. Thank you, Ty.